That's a good idea. You're in New Mexico now. You never know what kind of enchiladas you're going to pick up.
All right, we got bait with us today.
Yeah, Bait was with us on another hunt, and we always had fun, did good.
Yeah.
He's all business.
I think it's going to be good, don't you?
Yeah, this is a beautiful day. Yeah, there's hardly any wind. Hardly get any sleep thinking about it.
That's when you know it's going to be good.
You just got that feeling.
Yeah.
Well, let's go see if your feeling is correct.
Sounds good to me.
That's good. All right, guys, we are in our first morning with Tony. We've been out locating, as you've seen. We've been locating. Not only we've been hearing a lot of coyotes,
We've seen a lot.
we've seen a lot of coyotes. So this first morning we have almost no wind, just a little bit, which you always want just a little bit. Makes those coyotes feel comfortable. They know where to go, how to go around. If they can have that wind, they'll move on you. If they don't have a wind, they get a little cautious because they want to be able to identify that. So with that being said, we've seen a lot, we've heard a lot. It's our first day with Tony Tebbe. We're on a 4-day hunt. Stay tuned.
The job is presented by Songdog Mafia, Icotech, Dead Serious Game Calls, Huntworth Clothing, for all kinds of weather, for all kinds of terrain, for all kinds of budgets. Clothing that works. Specialized Dynamics. If you want to hang fur, you gotta drive Tax. Predator Hunter Outdoors. Keep hunting after the sun goes down. Tony Tebbe's signature sounds. Second to none. And Black Diamond Optics. Expand your potential.
You have a clear shot of him? He's cautious. Probably a sissy coyote the way he's so cautious. He got downwind of that collar and bolted. Take me backside.
As we predicted, we got a coyote in on the first stand. We thought it was going to be good, but that was just one of those that they kind of screwed the pooch, didn't it?
Yeah,
Literally.
Slow switching wind is one of the worst enemies to a predator caller.
Yeah. When we first came in the stand, it was just right, and then it switched on us. But we still had a 50-50 chance because the first coyotes we heard was that direction. And then when we come in, it switched that direction. Well, crap, that's probably the direction they're going to come in. That's probably the way it's going to happen. That's what
That's exactly what happened.
what did happen.
Hope the wind don't switch on us again.
Yeah.
Right at the collar. Right now. Yeah, when I said at the collar, I meant like at the collar.
So this year we plan to go a little later when it's going to start cooling down and the coyotes are going to start reacting a little better. And that did happen, but you're going to see we ran into some weather issues.
All right, boys, game on again. Wind stopped. Trickled down. We're ready to go kill some coyotes now. Let's do it.
All right, guys, we're back at it again. It's died down. We just hung out today. Feeling pretty good about that. Stay tuned.
There's two of them.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, that was awesome. He dropped in his trash.
He stayed along that fence.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, he was just on the other side of that fence, and he disappeared for a little while. I seen him, and then disappeared for a while, and then seen him again, and then he disappeared, and shoot. So I was like, so I put on gang pup, and he came from over here. He was was heading back
upwind,
up the fence line.
Yeah, that's upwind, right? I mean, because the wind's blowing this way. I kept waiting for him to circle this way.
So I'm thinking it was that.
See it?
Yeah. Well, I didn't see the shot. I seen him over here, and then when he went right, like behind that stuff. That's when I moved over because he went down in a ditch behind the brush just to back you up in case, you know, just in case something happened or there was more than one.
Chad heard that one barking straight north of us.
Huh.
And then he alerted, so I went ahead and flipped these up so I could hear. And then later on, I heard a bark, but it was over here.
Yeah.
And
He's like quite a ways away.
I think he may have snuck down that power line, couldn't see what he's looking for, and was leaving whenever we decided.
And then he heard something he wanted or thought, well, let's go. I'll go check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you shot, I heard the thwop. I'm like, hey, got it. And then I heard you say, well, there's two, and no, he's getting up.
Yeah, we never did see. Yeah, I was thinking he was gonna get up. He was trying to.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh, good deal. Well, you know, we came over, we were on the other side, and the wind was still blowing pretty good, better than what it what it was the last 24 hours, because we were at 26 mile an hour winds.
Yes, sir.
We just quit it early, and you know, we just kind of went and hung out and done some different stuff, and then you called us and you're like, it's died down to 14, let's go. And then when we went on the other side of the highway, it was still pretty windy, but then when we come on this side, the wind died down, didn't it?
I think as soon as that sun set.
Yeah, the wind died down, and I told you guys, I was like, we're gonna kill one on this stand. I just felt it. This is a good looking stand.
When we walked out here, I was looking for this yellow grass, because when your last stand of the day, that brighter grass, they stand out.
Right.
You know, in the brush, they'd blend right in.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite spots of the trip so far.
It is so far.
It
Yeah.
looks great.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's beautiful.
This is based off of a tip, calling a rancher to ask another rancher's phone number, and he gave me a tip that said, well, I'm calving over there, and I saw about 20 coyotes the other day.
Yeah. Well, 19 now.
If a rancher says he sees 20 coyotes, you load up and go hunting.
And I think we're going to work on the same ones tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of the plan.
Yeah. Well, let's go check
Let's
this
go,
coyote.
yeah.
My second favorite thing in the world to say is, let's go check out your coyote.
All right, good job, man.
He's furred up nice.
Yeah, that's a nice coyote.
Let's see what we got here.
Female.
Female, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's
Pretty young. Too.
Very young.
Look
Yeah.
how pretty that is.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful God's creation. Oh, look at, she's a young one. That's one of this year's pups. Already full grown, ready to be a
look at that
kill
white
machine.
chest I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, look at that. That's pretty.
Yeah, right there is where
Pretty
it went
colors.
in.
That's where it went in right there.
Yep, right there.
What all sounds did you use on that time?
I started out with, since the wind finally died down, cottonteen.
Okay.
And from cottonteen, I went up to, we had a coyote barking in that, so I went and thought, you know what, let's get a little more aggressive, and I went to snowshoe 1, so into that cadence, and then I went straight to Sagey Jack. When she looked like she was leaving, I went ahead and went to Gang's pup, and she came in. She was curious. She wasn't ready to go fight somebody, but she was dang sure curious of who's getting hurt.
Is that gang pup a fairly new sound that you have, or is it older?
Yeah, it's probably 2 years old.
A little more aggressive, you think?
Yeah, it's a pup that's getting beat up by an older coyote, but more like cornered instead of grinding away.
So that's good. That's kind of a good lesson right there. Is we're in end of October, and the pup sounds and the fights and stuff, they just keep working.
Yeah.
Pup sound year round.
Oh yeah.
Right? I mean,
you
it's
can't
just,
go wrong with the pups.
Tomorrow's supposed to be between 1 and 5, right? 1 and 5 mile per hour winds with 34 degrees. That's coyote calling.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. We're excited to get this one. It's been a little rough, but I think it's going to turn a switch. On the next episode, guys, we're going to continue with Tony Tebbe, and we're going to show you some more coyote hunting action. We have definitely seen a switch in the activity and the weather, and the coyotes are starting to react a little more.
Next time on The Job, things are picking up for the Songdog crew in New Mexico. An early morning stand turns into a chaotic frenzy
3 of them coming.
when a pack of coyotes comes charging in.
Got one.
That's on the next episode of The Job.